Have you ever sent a text and felt an unsettling disconnect? This happens more often than you might think. As we increasingly rely on AI for communication, we are facing alarming risks. What if I told you that these advanced language models often miss something crucial? They frequently fail to capture subtle nuances that can drastically alter your intended message. Many brush this off, but the consequences can be significant. Picture this: you're chatting with a friend from another country, and you let AI craft your response. It sounds polished, but the subtlety is completely lost. Your friend smiles politely, but inside they are confused. This isn't just a minor error, it's a warning sign of a much larger issue. The hidden flaws in AI's understanding of language nuances are infiltrating our daily lives, where one misplaced word can lead to misunderstandings that linger long after the conversation ends. Have you considered how often this happens without your awareness? Now, think about a business meeting. You're negotiating a deal, and the AI-generated summary misses a crucial cultural reference. Suddenly, it's not just about losing a deal, you're risking a vital relationship. Language models also struggle to grasp the emotional weight behind certain phrases. They might produce seemingly correct responses that lack the empathy needed in sensitive situations. Imagine texting your partner about something important and relying on AI to frame it perfectly. What if it backfires? The technology is advancing, but so are the pitfalls. In our quest for efficiency, we might be sacrificing genuine understanding. Ironically, the more we depend on these tools, the more disconnected we become. So, how do we navigate this perilous landscape of communication? It starts with awareness. We must be mindful of not just what's being said, but also what's being left unsaid. Before you hit send, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, does this truly capture what I mean? As you engage in your next conversation, stay alert to the nuances and emotions involved. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity. Don't let technology overshadow the human touch. Stay curious, stay aware, and keep the conversation alive. Imagine chatting with someone who seems to understand you, yet there's an invisible barrier between your words. Frustrating, right? This hidden challenge underscores ACE's struggle with language nuances, particularly in cross-cultural communication. Many people don't realize this happens daily. You send a message to an AI expecting clear responses, but what you receive feels slightly off. You might brush it aside, but deep down, you sense something is missing. Think back to a time when you tried to share a joke in another language. That subtle humor you intended may not have landed as you hoped. Now, picture an AI navigating those tricky waters. It can misinterpret your tone or completely overlook the cultural context. These misunderstandings can snowball into bigger issues. Imagine relying on AI to draft an important email, only to end up with a message that feels cold or even offensive to the recipient. The stakes are higher than they seem, and you might not realize it until it's too late. You may wonder why this happens. It's not just about the words. AI struggles with the complexities of human emotions and cultural signals. While algorithms are improving, they still lack the depth of human experience. Now, consider being in a business meeting using AI-generated language. You could unintentionally offend a client from a different background, damaging relationships and reputations without even knowing why. It's a ticking time bomb. Miscommunication can lead to real consequences, and this is happening right now. Being aware of it is crucial. So, what can you do? Start by questioning the responses you receive from A. Take a moment to consider the cultural context behind your words. Don't just accept the first draft, refine it and make it personal. As we navigate this complex landscape, remember, communication is as much about understanding as it is about speaking. The next time you interact with A, think critically. Your words can either build bridges or create walls, and it's up to you to decide. Reflect on this as you go about your day. How often do we let technology dictate our communication? Let's not lose the essence of connection in a world dominated by algorithms. Imagine asking an A to translate "I'm feeling blue," only to have it take you literally, turning your heartfelt expression into a joke. This isn't just a minor slip, it highlights deeper flaws in A's grasp of language nuances across cultures. You might think this is a small issue, merely a technical glitch. But consider the implications when the stakes are higher. A mistranslated sentence could lead to misunderstandings in business deals or, worse, miscommunication in critical situations. We've all heard stories of businesses faltering due to simple miscommunications. But what if the real issue lies deeper, within the algorithms designed to understand us? Picture yourself in a meeting with international partners. You share your ideas confidently, but the A tool you really on misinterprets your intentions. Instead of fostering collaboration, it breeds confusion or even offense. How did we get here? This goes beyond poor translations. It's a fundamental